The giant aluminium factory is finally complete. Turbo motors are in production and new weapons technology is being developed. Nuclear power is just around the corner, but to secure the uranium, I need to face my biggest fear. War is coming.
Oh my god. Ah!
What's up, dreamers? Welcome back to the Dream Station, where today we are playing some more Satisfactory. Now, last time, oh my god, last time did not go well at all. I gave you guys the tour of the new factory making the cooling systems and fused modular frames, which we named the fridge. However, we weren't making enough aluminium casings to get the fused modular frames in full production, and I made a terrible mistake of forgetting to smelt the copper ore before turning them into sheets. So off camera, that has been fixed, but another project has been finished. Oh my god, the size of this was just ridiculous. So let's head over and I will show you what has been done. I improved the hypertube cannon so we can now easily land where we want. So over here, now you may be wondering, if I've got a new aluminium factory, why have the rest of these blenders not been hooked up? Well, I will explain that once I give you guys the full tour of our new aluminium factory. Now, I gave this one a quick test after I fixed the it's up here, up again. Once I fixed, yeah, here we go. Once I fixed the copper and everything, so the ore is now going up and it's being smelted, and then it's going back down into the copper sheet. So now everything is working. It's making heat sinks. That is making the cooling systems, and we are full on cooling systems. This has been making tons. And the rubber is coming in. That was the other mistake I made. I accidentally did the inputs of the rubber and plastic wrong on the train, so this was actually getting plastic and the rubber was going down to the steel factory, which caused a bunch of problems. But everything is now working. So let's go and show you. Actually, it's probably easier if I take this. I need to show you the brand new aluminium factory. Oh my god, this thing is ridiculous. So, here we go. Are you ready to witness the behemoth? Yep, I know. It's a little bigger than the old one. Oh, and it has to be nighttime. God damn it. So, here it is, the new aluminium factory. Oh my god, what a chore this was. The headache. I had to take a weekend off, because this was just insane. When I first built this platform, the first thing I thought was, have I built this too big? No. We used practically all of the space. So, the first thing in the production line is the 24 refineries making alumina solution and silica. The next line of production is 12 more refineries that's making the aluminium scrap, and then the aluminium scrap and the silica is going into these 48 foundries. And as we know, the refineries don't make enough silica, so more of them has had to be made from quartz. So we now have these 64 constructors making extra silica. And the excess water is being stored in these fluid buffers. I wanted to make sure that it lasted a lot longer than the other one, so I think we can run this for about an hour, maybe more, before it needs to be flushed. So that's all well and good. So, you may be wondering, with all this aluminium, why is there only a few constructors making aluminium casings? Well, we needed 3,000 aluminium casings for the fused modular frames, plus we needed extra for the turbo motors. And believe it or not, even this factory wasn't making enough. I could have, you know, maybe got the extra by using summer sloops, but that would have been a lot of summer sloops. Oh my god. I mean, I even unlocked the radar tower to scan the area, and there's barely any summer sloops at all. It's ridiculous. They're so rare. So I had a little change of plan. I figured we may not be making 60 fused modular frames per minute, but we are still making 6 per minute. And that actually is enough, because we very rarely are going to use fused modular frames. And just having it run for like hours and hours, we've got almost like a full industrial storage container of those things. So we're absolutely fine for that. So I figured if we just get the aluminium we need for the turbo motors, so we're making 10 turbo motors per minute, which isn't a lot, but it's more than, you know, what we need, because again, it's going to be so rare that we're actually going to use the turbo motors. So the aluminium casings are going into these manufacturers to make the radio control units with a bunch of other stuff. And then the radio control units are going into these manufacturers to make turbo motors with a bunch of other stuff. And I know I have been lazy, and I've just got down a bunch of storage containers where I am hand feeding the materials, because it would have been an absolute nightmare to automate this. But it works. Oh, the one thing that I don't like about this factory, it looks all neat and tidy on the surface. I mean, let me just show you the belt work, for example, over on where was the main craziness? So the aluminium scrap comes out of here, and then it all gets like split off. So I've got these like, yeah, here it is. Got all these just like rows upon rows, just stacks and stacks of belts, just going to like where they need to be, just like all of these. It's just a maze. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. I'm glad I tested this as well, because I did find a few more problems. They were an easy fix. So yeah, I figured, you know, means we're not using all of the aluminium. We'll just put it into awesome sinks for the moment, because we're most likely going to need more aluminium for the future, so that way we've got a bunch spare that we can use anytime we want. So the thing that I don't like about this factory is it looks neat on the surface, but underneath, absolute train wreck. Wait a minute, we're not there yet. Absolute train wreck. I've said it once, and I will say it again. I hate pipes. They are the most awkward and annoying things to place. Oh, they just, like, they don't turn corners properly, like the way that you can do with belts. Like, if you use the straight mode, and you just like, so there, like, it can easily turn a corner by just doing that, and the pipes don't do that. You have to like measure it out, and then it's wrong, so you have to keep removing it, and it just takes forever, and nothing lines up properly as well. Like, these extractors, the exit isn't perfectly center. Because when you have these, like, yeah, you can see they're just not perfectly in line with each other. They're not symmetrical when you have them like this, and it's really, really annoying. So, yeah, that is the aluminium factory. Now, without further ado, let's go and turn this monstrosity on. Oh my god. So, let me, I was going to take a conveyor belt to get some speed, but I can't tell which one's going the right way. This is going to take forever. God, this thing is so freaking huge. Right, so, over there at the train station, that's bringing in the rubber. Yes, I know it looks like we're just floating there. I did have an idea for, like, a support strut, but a couple of problems. The train line isn't perfectly center with the platforms, and all of these other pipes and belts and things are in the way, so I couldn't really do that. So, is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay, so we will connect this to the train station and bring it online. There we go. Everything is working. We are making turbo motors. Excellent. Everything is working smoothly. So, while the turbo motors are being made, we need to talk uranium. So, there are 2 uranium nodes around here. The first one is almost directly under us. I think it's round about here somewhere. There is a cave entrance over that way. So that's the first one, and the other one is behind the giant waterfall where we were going to make the nuclear factory. So that's all well and good. The only problem is that they are guarded by spiders. Now, the one over here isn't as bad because it's a swarm of little ones which can easily be killed with the rifle. The other one, however, has 2 giant spiders, and it's inside a tiny cave, so you can't really cheese it by building a high platform and just dropping bombs on them. It's really annoying. So, as soon as I get out the buggy, they're going to attack, which means we're going to have to get up close and personal with these guys. So I figured it was about time to upgrade our weapons technology. So, let me show you. We're going to have to take this hypertube cannon to go back to this hypertube cannon. So we can go past the aluminium factory and over in the distance there is another factory. It's not very impressive. I don't think it's 100% efficient, but I just needed this factory to be built. This is making turbo fuel. We finally have unlocked turbo fuel, which means this will give us more power in our jetpack. We are also using the turbo fuel to make turbo rifle ammo back at the weapons factory, and we are also making gas nobelisks. So we've got new and better weapons to take on those spiders, because once they are dealt with, we also need to take out all of the spiders in the entire biome, because we need to clear it out to build the nuclear factory. So, so let's go and grab a bunch of stuff. Now, I need to make sure that I have enough space. I have enough stuff for at least one buggy. Yep, I do. Okay, good. Good. So I need to grab some turbo fuel from here. Okay, so let's grab 4. Okay, I will keep some regular fuel just as an emergency. I doubt I'll need it, but you never know. so let's head on back to the weapon factory, and I will get the rifle ammo and the new gas nobelisks. Okay, here we are. I know this was terrible. It was very rushed. I just needed this to be built like everything else. So this is making the turbo rifle ammo, and this should have made a bunch. Yep, there it is. Let's grab 4 stacks of these, because this is going to be used up very quickly. And the gas nobelisks are down here. Let's grab... I doubt we'll use that many, so we'll grab... none. We'll grab 100. Okay. We also want a ton of these. Grab a few more of them. There we go. Okay. So... that's the weapons stuff complete. We've also got the medicinal inhalers that we got as a present from Fixmas. My god, that feels like so long ago. Never used them, Jesus. Now we finally have a use for it, now that we're not a coward anymore. Well, I say that. Oh god, that conveyor belt did not work. Okay, so I need to just have a quick check to see how many turbo motors we needed. 50. Oh, okay. You also need 100 fused modular frames, 200 cooling systems, and 2,500 quick wire. Let's select that milestone. Okay, I have 1,000 quick wire on me. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so let's go and grab... oh yeah, I also had a little bit of extra time, so I just went around, neatened up a few things, cleaned up. Nothing really special. I just added a few more like pillars and things, just so it wouldn't look like that it was floating in the air. So let's head up, and we will grab some quick wire, which is over here. So we needed 2,500, so that's 1,000, 2,000, 2,500. Excellent. Okay, so now we just need the cooling systems and the fused modular frames. So we need to head back over to the fridge. Okie doke. So there is 100 fused modular frames, and the cooling systems are down here. Where's the container? There you are. We need 200 of them. That is almost everything. Just need the turbo motors. Now that is making 10 turbo motors per minute. So we literally just need to wait 5 minutes to get 50 of them. So we should have enough. Cannot wait to use that new turbo fuel in the jetpack. Oh, and I also want to see how if it affects the buggy as well. That's what I want to try out. Okie doke. Let's head over. There we go. 50 turbo motors. That is everything we need to unlock particle enrichment. Oh, we're finally about to do it. Complete the last bit of the nuclear reactor stuff. I know not many people actually do it that way. They unlock the nuclear reactors first, and like they get all the... They turn them on, and then they have to like store all of the... oh my god, oh, too far. And they store all of the nuclear waste and like race against time to build all the other stuff before their system crashes. I mean, why though? Like, why would you just like take that risk? Like, you don't have to have the play the game like that, you know. Okay, so here we go. Oh, this is it. turbo motors, fuse modular frames, cooling systems. Quick wire. Let's go!
Milestone reached. Project part number 9, nuclear pasta, can be created in the particle accelerator. The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory. Fix-It does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant. Fun fact: Fix-It psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways. On an unrelated note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
I'm sorry. Does the game know that I haven't been building, like, giant monolithic factories? Like Kibitz? Shout out to Kibitz. Does the game know? Or was that just a coincidence? Because I literally have not been building. I mean, like, the iron factory is the only one that's, like, kind of decorated. And that just took so long. And I just thought, I'm just not going to bother with the decorators anymore. Just get the factories built. I mean, I think it looks cool with it all out in the open and everything. I mean, I like the look of the weapons factory. I don't know why, but it just looks cool. I mean, yeah, like, does it actually know, or was that just coincidence? Because I've barely done any decorating. That is so weird. Okay. So we have unlocked all of the nuclear stuff, so let's take a look. So, production, the new particle accelerator. Okay, so the particle accelerator needs turbo motors, of course. It doesn't use electromagnets. Now that's interesting. I would have thought that it used electromagnets. Because it's a particle accelerator, they use electromagnets. So why aren't we using... I mean, I'm not complaining because we haven't made electromagnets yet. But yeah, we are making all of that stuff. So that should be easy to make. What was the nuclear reactors again? Oh yeah, that, we got all that. That's fine. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so there's the plutonium fuel rods, which is... Oh my god, look at that! It's like crackles because it's... Oh, that's cool. So it needs encased plutonium cells, which are made with... What is that? It's not telling me. I'm guessing, obviously, the recipe would be in the other thing, the particle accelerator. That's the one. So that's the plutonium, which I don't think will make. I'm guessing you make the non-fissile uranium in here. Can't make the blender. What about a refinery? Anything new in the refinery? No. Okay. Ooh. I doubt it'd be anything in like an assembler. Oh yes, the pressure conversion. Oh. So the pressure conversion tubes uses the radio control units and fuse modular frames, and the encased plutonium cells use plutonium pellets, which are made with non-fissile uranium and nuclear waste. Okay. Concrete. Alright. Okay. Okay. So I guess we can't see the other recipes until we get the why do I keep forgetting the goddamn name? The particle accelerator. We should probably put one down. So we need 500 of them. More of them. Okay. We'll go grab that stuff. Okay, we have all the parts, so let's have a quick look at the particle accelerator. This looks so stinking cool! Oh my god! Yeah, we are going to need to build a massive factory. Jesus Christ, this is the... wow. Look at the size of it compared to the manufacturer. Oh, the manufacturer was once the biggest... but, well, technically, they were the biggest. Oh my god, okay, let's just put it down. Oh my god. This looks so cool. Oh god, it's got fluid input as well. Oh no. Oh no. Why does it have a fluid input? Oh god. So, nuclear pasta. The heck is that? Oh, copper powder. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy enough. And the pressure conversion tube. That's easy. Okay. Plutonium pellets. So yeah, non-fissile uranium and uranium waste. Non-fissile uranium. That's definitely in a blender. So that needs nuclear waste, silica, sulfuric acid, and is that alumina solution? Okay, interesting. Oh, look at this. I want to... hang on a sec. 250 to 1,500 megawatts. Power usage is extremely high and unstable and varies per recipe. Ah, okay. So, what we're going to have to do is we'll have to turn the nuclear reactors on and then plug them into the main power, because we are definitely not going to be making enough power for that. I mean, technically, we're actually over our power usage. So, if we look on here, our max consumption is 27,333 megawatts, right? Our production is only like 19,000. It varies, about 19,500 megawatts. But we're only using 13,500, almost 14,000 megawatts, because most of it is turned off. So, yeah. Those machines would definitely... oh god, yeah. If it's like 1,500 for each one, and we needed... oh god, imagine like having 10 of those. That would definitely go over our max consumption. So we're going to have to turn the nuclear reactors on first, then plug in the particle accelerators. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so we now need to look to see... we need to do a bit of math. We need to figure out how many particle accelerators we need, because of how many nuclear reactors we'll have. So we need to know how much uranium we can extract. First things first, is there enough space around here to do it? Fine, sure. We'll give it a quick test. I want to see... I want to see if the turbo fuel affects the buggy. Okay, so first things first, we'll put in the regular fuel. Okay, and give it a try. So that gets up to 107, 106, 108. Okay, it's about 100 kilometers an hour. Alright, so now let's try the turbo fuel. Oh my god, please make a difference. This would be amazing. Here we go. Oh! Wait. Are you kidding? Seriously? The turbo fuel has no effect on the vehicles. Oh, come on. Come on. Developers, please make that a feature. Oh, I was really hoping that the turbo fuel would make the buggy faster. Oh, that would have been so much fun. What the hell? Where's that? Thought I got rid of you. Okay, so we need to take out these spiders to obtain this stuff. Now, first things first, I need to make sure I have enough materials for a Mark III miner. Got enough of them, I've got enough of them, I've got enough of them, I've got enough of them. I just need a bunch of those, which I can make right here. Wrong one, I keep doing that. Just make a bunch of these, and we are good to go. Oh, but I don't have any more. Where the heck did my power shards go? Because I needed a few of them for the turbo fuel. And I found a purple power slug, and I put it in the constructor with the summer sloops to double it. So I should have tons, but where did I put them? Because they ain't in my inventory. Did I put them in the... I'm gonna have to find these. Because we definitely want power shards. Make as much power as possible. We really doing this? Yep, it seems we are. Fire! Uh-oh. It's the Kraken! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Jack! Man overboard! Come about!